It's Week 16 of the National Football League. And coming up, we'll see the workhorse, Jonathan Taylor. He had a nice effort a week ago with a pair of touchdowns. It's the Colts and the Wizards, and it's kicking off next on Madden NFL 24.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and the world-renowned city of Louisville, Kentucky. Week 16 as it will be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Wizards of Louisville. Hi again, everybody. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Garden, joining you as always. And Charles, you check out this Louisville team. And losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Colts, it's late in the year. We all know it. We've seen the calendar for these guys. Their bodies could probably use a break, but they have to push on.
And they're really not as
Well, Lewis, welcome back to the channel. Gentlemen, thank you so much for stopping by. Here we are, another episode of Louisville Wizards Cupcake Relocation franchise right here on Madden 24. If you missed any of the episodes of it on the channel in the playlist.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they'll be led out by a guy who has a couple years under his belt in the NFL, their third-year quarterback.
And what I loved about meeting with him before the game was talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week, but all he focused on was the loss, okay? And he did say, if I change my stats a little bit, not necessarily for me to look better.
And Barwin decides to run on his own for a gain of 9.
We'll give him credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only second and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new.
And Kamara gets the first down.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
And it's Kamara. He gets away from one. And he'll be stopped right now.
So Kamara does his thing there, gets another first down for the Wizards.
A good run there, great tackle. School NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Barwin runs again. Second and 5. Gain of 5.
September of Week 3. It was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home.
Jackrack!
On second down, Kamara. He spins through. Fighting through.
Look at Kamara go. Another first down.
Just shy of the 30. Give them 14 on them and a first down.
Ready up! Cheetah!
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
To X. X with the catch.
Hutchinson. And he's taken down and now before reaching the 10-yard line. Pick up there, 21 yards. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10.
Second 10 at the 10-yard line.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
D'Angelo Morgan.
There as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
What you're going to write home about, but still, a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Ready?
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground.
D'Angelo Morgan. What a run.
It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Ready?
On third down.
Morgan's in. Touchdown. Wizards.
A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Wizards will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon.
It's not often you talk about statement drives coming right at the start of the game, but that was some statement there. That drive took him the length of the field, and as I look at the clock, ate up nearly the entire first quarter as well. Great work up front, clearing space, and an ideal finish on the touchdown run.
Getting always a concern, but the extra points up and good. And that puts the score 7. After the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And they are led out there by their mobile cornerback.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
One pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
And shedding the tackle, and that's some room. And he's brought down, but not before a really nice stiff.
Oh, Jonathan Taylor.
And look there at his numbers on the ground a week ago. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you know, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game.
Richardson. And I believe we might have a holding on the offense.
The creases that they provide.
Holding. Offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Second down, another run with Taylor.
Taylor's going to get smoked in the backfield for a loss of a yard.
As that will take us to the end of the first quarter play. After 7-0 on EA Sports. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they've got it with a third down.
Richardson goes down in a huff, and he's injured on the play. Injured on the play, Richardson. That's not good.
Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this.
That is not good as Richardson goes down on the play.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. This is fielded at the 27. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10.
So D'Angelo Morgan in, which means that Alvin Kamara must be hurt.
And partner, let me make a quick pivot here. Season winding down. They're number 32 in offense this year. The last in the league. Where did they go?
Anywhere and everywhere. But they have to do it with a plan. And I think about Atlanta a bunch of years ago. They decided they wanted to get what they thought was going to be a franchise quarterback. And indeed he is, Matt Ryan. But they had to supplement it. They went free agency, got a running back. Came back and traded. There he goes, left side.
Look at Barwin go, folks.
Big yardage there on the scramble and gets him a first down.
Ready?
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he's brought down at the 24.
4 rushes, 50 yards for Edwin Barwin.
Halfway to the century mark, and we're still in the first half. There's been no answer for his running ability so far by the defense. I can't wait to see what adjustments they'll have to make during the halftime break.
Incomplete.
Second down, but this one is incomplete.
They certainly thought they had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Yellow. Stand.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Intercepted. That was a mistake and a half there by Barwin.
Picked up by Shaquille Leonard, the linebacker. And the Colts are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
That was a mistake there.
Line and set to go. It hasn't gone particularly well.
Fumble recovered by the Wizards.
Side has got it. And they're set up in a golden position here right around the 10-yard line. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal.
Oh, and Morgan got tripped up, and Juice Scruggs is hurt.
We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort.
Ready.
But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
Flash, red. Set.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
And Barwin goes down in a huff.
Back at the 16-yard line. 3rd and goal, and still a long way from the end zone.
3rd and goal.
Hut.
They'll set up to throw.
Barwin runs again. 64 yards on 5 rushes for Barwin.
14 yards, but still now facing a 4th down after the scramble. That's multiple times.
Morgan, they're going to go for it here. The Wizards are going for it.
Really showing off some nice awareness and the ability to correctly realize when he's got a chance to tuck it and go himself.
Morgan's in for the score. Touchdown. And Dante Farley is going to be hurt on that one.
His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Wizards' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Kick is up. It is good.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-7.
14. Fairbairn set to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And this is not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that
Jonathan Taylor.
you have a much better
Taylor goes down in the 2-minute warning.
trying to go than the defender.
The Colts
So
will
in this
receive the
case,
football in the
because you
second
know
half, but
you can make your
they
cuts
trail at
with a little more
14-0 here.
decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Back to pass again. He goes down, but there's a flag.
Holding. Offense.
So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
Throwing is Wilson. Right
Got it.
side, Claypool.
So Wilson got the football there to his receiver.
Now Wilson.
Wilson back to pass. He's in trouble. The throw is caught on the sidelines, but short of the first down.
He's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. The Louisville offense back out now. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board.
D'Angelo Morgan almost had it, but that was broken up.
And great momentum to carry into the locker room. I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet.
And down goes.
The Colts.
Ready.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
D'Angelo Morgan.
His 18-yard
And they're going for it, folks.
Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts.
They're going for it.
Head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Black Ultra. Ready.
They're going to try and throw.
What a catch and a first down. Great gamble there by Coach Bucky Simpson. My goodness.
Pays off with the first down.
31-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap. He's going to look to throw.
Barwin goes down, another sack on him.
Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second
A
and long.
9-yard loss. It's now
From the
second and
shotgun,
10
he'll look to throw.
at the 22-yard line.
Farley with the great catch there.
Timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
10 cycles. Let's go. Charge. Ready?
Now a play fake here on first down. He'll buy some time right.
Intercepted again.
It's going to be intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And the half will begin with a touchback. Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3.
So Anthony Richardson still remains out.
Here, Charles, offensively, not where they want to be. Obviously, they're losing in this ball game, but very much within striking distance.
Jonathan Taylor goes down and a loss of 3 yards. What a takedown by Ridley.
Because you're right, they're down on the scoreboard, but there are definitely opportunities now because if they want to go ahead and get going in this one, get back to the running game.
Down he goes again. 3rd and 21.
Appreciate the chance to hit people.
That's a good point because they virtually had nothing going in the ground game in that first half. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Down he goes again. 4th down and 30. McDaniels gets in there.
For the 5th time this game, multiple defenders there to get him. The Colts send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's able to get it out of there. Fair catch called for. No gimme in these conditions, but he's able to look this one in.
Let's
Good
go.
starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
6 rushes, 66 yards. Alvin Kamara must be hurt, folks. I don't
2 yards on the pickup.
didn't see if he went out. Maybe you all seen. I didn't see him.
49 yards.
Didn't see him go out.
It's complete. And we're down inside the 45 before the ball gets to the ice. They'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Now a handoff up the middle.
And D'Angelo Morgan, 8 rushes, 21 yards, 2 touchdowns. Morgan gets the first down.
They'll drop to throw. They'll roll him out right.
Caught.
He's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaking up. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside.
Intercepted again.
Intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Another interception by Barwin, his 3rd of the game.
Take over once again at their own 25-yard line. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt down, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
First down, Indianapolis.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. 2nd and 10 now, Wilson.
Intercepted.
It's intercepted, thrown back across his body. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. And not what you want to see this late in the season. The medical staff is going to...
And down goes Barwin as he was waiting for Morgan to get open on the mesh spot.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
Brings up 2nd and 18.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw.
Caught! What a catch by D'Angelo Morgan. What a catch by D'Angelo Morgan.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Up the middle they go. It's Morgan.
And that'll be the end of the third quarter. The Colts, goose egg, 0.
1 quarter remains here in Week 16. Back now here on EA Sports. As we've got the final quarter upon us, we get ready to start the fourth. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Sliding out the
Incomplete.
as he throws there, incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Ready?
He'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete.
4th and 6.
And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the first.
Jaime Fairbairn.
Now Jaime Fairbairn for the field goal try. This to make it a 3-score game late.
Oh no, that's no good.
The kick by Fairbairn.
It's good, okay. All right, Fairbairn kicks it. It is good, so it's 17 to nothing. Good job by Fairbairn to make that one. Here we go.
This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. Here comes the Colts offense now as they make their way onto the field. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Chase Claypool, the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down. To throw is Wilson.
Wilson was hurried as he threw. McDaniels got in there, I believe.
It stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
On 3rd down, Wilson.
Wilson goes down again.
And down he goes. Able to record his 5th sack of the season.
There's a reason it's all like that.
Another.
The defense, they called the signals. They had the opportunity to affect the game.
Another sack on
Against the
Wilson.
run, and of course on blitzes. Living in the best of both worlds here. Already has an interception. Now he gets to record a sack too.
A solid stiff arm. Just a net of 34 there.
D'Angelo Morgan.
4 yards.
I'm forward.
The offense as they take over. So here's Louisville set to take over on offense. It's been a dominant performance to this point, Charles, and this is probably exactly how they scripted this and envisioned it. They got a 3-score
And Morgan,
4th quarter and a chance if they won.
2 yards on the loss, but tried the effort of D'Angelo Morgan on that
The way
one.
that they have taken on this game and the way that they have carried this game and have dominated this game, you're exactly right. Do what you want down the stretch.
Incomplete, intended for Stinson.
If you don't want us to do this to you, then you need to stop us. Their call to finish this one off.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Rolling to, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And that'll bring up 4th down on a big sack with a loss of 5. They bring their punter out there now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
Wilson from the shotgun now.
Now Wilson on
Back to
first
pass,
down.
the pressure coming to throw on the sidelines to Taylor. Taylor gets it.
Now following the completion, we're going to get a
John
stoppage
Runyon.
here for an injury. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside.
Caught.
Wilson's throw there, holding
First
by
down.
Claypool.
Wilson's pass.
And quickly they get to the line.
A gain of 7.
On first down, Wilson.
Wilson's hurried and he goes down, a loss of 9 yards. 2-minute warning.
Nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack.
9 yards.
So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Here's Wilson to throw.
Wilson's in trouble, steps up, and he goes down again. 3rd down and 22.
It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Wilson.
Incomplete. Not sure what he was thinking there. They're going to punt it here because they sure as heck can't come back now.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
D'Angelo Morgan.
5 following a punt of 42 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Shreds him with his stiff.
Morgan still on his feet. Look at him go, folks.
Inside the 40 before being dropped. And hold on here because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Right back to him on 1st down. And a very determined one there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 50 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Ready?
They run the counter. Morgan. And just good
1st down for Morgan.
Take this to the 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. 2nd play in a row with a 12-yard gain.
10 at the 15-yard line.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take
And
the
Barwin.
lead.
Ready?
2nd and 11 now.
Set.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Morgan, and they'll get to him just inside the 15, even after that strong run we witnessed. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up.
And that's going to end it, folks. 17-0. What a great game by the Wizards. Where was these games the last 3 or 4 games that the Wizards needed a game like this? What a game.
Certainly not the highest of scoring games, Charles. Their offense did some okay things. Not a lot of points on the board.
Great game by the Wizards.
How their defense was playing in this one.
Yeah, they certainly brought their A game, didn't they? They weren't fooled by anything that was presented to them from start to finish. That defense, they might as well have told their offense, guys, just kick a field goal. We've got it today.
So for Louisville, their hopes of a winning campaign stay alive as they move to 7-8 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Washington Commanders. Meanwhile, for the Colts, they're guaranteed now a sub-500 season as they fall to 6-9. And they'll get a chance to
All right, folks, there you have it. There you have it. What a game. What a game for the Wizards. Definitely must need a win there. Does it keep their playoff hopes alive, I wonder? I'm not quite sure if that keeps their playoff hopes alive. But my question is, where was Alvin Kamara? Is he hurt? One player ready to negotiate. Let's take a look real quick at that player. We do have one, and it is Blackburn. And Blackburn, we will go 2 years, $2 million. 5. Let's see what he says. The offer's perfect. I can't wait for next season. We'll keep him in. Barwin still has that 5th-year option. So has that 5th-year option. He does. Under siege, we're not going to worry about that. We are going to skip ahead to the Commanders. I want to look real quick. Like I said, I want to make sure that Alvin Kamara wasn't out. I'm not quite sure where Tank Dell was as well. Let's go with manage roster. Let's go down to injury report. So Hicks still out. Cashman still out, and so is Brown. But I'm not quite sure where Tank Dell was, and I'm not quite sure where Kamara was. They were not taken out. So the Titans win. The Titans win, and they move to 7-8. Going to be a good one, folks, in the next episode. Going to be the Commanders taking on the Wizards. If you're new, scratch the claw marks at the bottom right here on the screen. Come to the Wolfpack fam today. Sniffing bottom the bell icon. Become part of Notification Squad. Do not forget to put a like to the video. It's much appreciated. Always stay hungry like the wolf. Ooh, ah.